how do I rid myself of old karma to move forward? As karma holds you to the karma wheel and to the old earth if you don't release it. You come in to repay karma, which in turn keeps you stuck. Think about it. What do we do after we go through something horrible from another individual? We dwell upon it. What we need to do is deal with the issue when it happens. Release it. Let it go. The favourite phrase, let it go. What is the main theme song for children that is out there for Frozen? Let it go, let it go. Remember, they have to put it in front of you. How beautiful is it that our starseed children and grandchildren remind us every day when they dance around all day singing, let it go, let it go. Maybe now you just might join in with their joy and let it go. No matter how horrific, traumatic your story is or was, the key is to let it go and release it and forgive. Otherwise, you will be put on the hamster wheel and stuck till you stop and say, no more. I release it and step aside as I forgive you and jump out of going on the same hamster wheel. By doing so, you are releasing generations of karma on yourself. This is what you are here on earth, is to let go of karma, to release it once and for all. Otherwise, you will come back and have to do it all over again. But next time, it will be 10 times worse. So look at your life now and work out what is holding you back and why. Are you repeating the same thing over and over again? And it's keeping you stuck, where you stay in the hamster wheel all your life till they see what they're doing to you, or is it you doing it to yourself? While others will just keep coming back and keep getting tortured because they can't recognize the pattern that they're in. When you see the pattern, that is when you recognize it and understand it, and then you forgive yourself. And one of the phrases I love to use when I recognize something that I'm struggling with and I can't get myself through is, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I actually am saying it to myself. I'm not saying it to anyone else. I'm saying it to myself because I put myself in that situation. For me to change my exterior is I've actually got to change within. But first of all, I've got to forgive myself for setting myself up to go through that pattern. When I recognize that it's happened again and it's happened again, that is when I get triggered by somebody. I recognize it's my fault. It's my problem. It's not theirs. That person's come in to stand in front of me, to trigger me. For me to recognize I haven't healed something deep inside if that person's triggering me. And yeah, I'm a Leo, and by God, I will hold it. But it doesn't matter what star you are from. Because really, is all that real? If we're meant to have 13 months in a year. But just know, people trigger you for a bigger purpose. Because there's something that you've still holding deep down. That is your wound that you still haven't cleared yet. So yeah, recognize it. Once you take your power back and forgive and give gratitude, only then the universe will present in front of you the door to what you had been seeking within. It's claiming your own freedom of your mind and taking it back instead of putting more and more of the events of your life in your knapsack and not clearing it out. When you recognize to clear it out, that is when you find your strength. That is when you become stronger. Because deep down inside, you keep replaying because you've stored it down deep inside and not let it out. Remember, your own reality is the stimulation of what you feel inside is how you stay stuck. Your own reality. So change it up if you're stuck, if you're repeating. Don't be that person that repeats. Change it up, turn it off, create a new program. This is what all this is about. This is what everybody is learning about at the moment is your life is here to change. Why stay in that energy of what was? It's no longer. Completely change your whole life. That is what you seek now. You find the peace. Honestly, if it gets too hard for me out there, I go and lay on the grass. I go and hug my trees. I will just kick my shoes off and just be. I recharge myself up. Because when you recharge, you find strength. And there's many a nights I will get a blanket and I will sit on my deck and just look out in the stars and be one with nature. I love the silence. And that's when you notice what your thoughts are, what you're putting out there. What are you saying to the universe? What's driving you right now? So really start listening to that. Once you clear your mind, you then can truly clear your reality for what you are seeking. How can you achieve your goals and find your freedom within if you believe you are not worthy to receive? Now that's a big one. Can you not see the mainstream media, the churches, the governments keep you in constant fear as they are driving it into your psyche? But until you see what they are constantly pumping out, you won't stop to question it. This is where now you have been awoken for quite some time of your new reality. And you are you're newly awoken to this old reality that is mentally toxic to your soul. So is the food and the water. You are now seeking peace within. This is where you will naturally go within and become what your heart desires, as you will search for the frequency that feeds your soul. Just by noticing, you are now being switched to either resonate to a person's voice or completely switched right away from them. It's how I navigate myself. I listen to a voice. The voice to me has got such a vibrant frequency of their soul. And there are times, it's like a screeching to me of the person's voice. My whole being, my whole body, I can't handle it. Or they will scare me on a frequency. And it's like, that's a program. It's an AI program coming through because my whole being reacts to it straight away. As soon as you feel that within, you know that is not what you're meant to be listening to. Okay? Listen to the vibration of the higher frequency energy people. You will connect with them. you will see them. You will see their light. You will see their whole being shine. Listen with your heart and close your eyes when you hear, because then all your senses come through and you will pick up on them. And you're navigating your way through in this dark part of life. But I can assure you, one thing I'll do myself is I will shine when I don't know if that person's the right frequency. I will heighten myself up and recharge myself in front of them and be my light, and then they'll just walk away because they can't handle my energy. And that is a massive navigator for me. I don't have to do anything but just be me. Be me, my authentic self me. They can't handle it. And that's enough for me, because I only want to be around people on a higher frequency. And just then it was 11:11. So that was perfect. Okay, that was confirmation. I love the synchronicity. You are now seeking more peace within. This is where you will naturally go within and become what your heart desires, as you will search for that frequency that you feel within that matches your soul, resonates deep down. Just by noticing, you are now being switched to either to resonate to a person's voice or completely switched off. This is how you can see right through individuals that are set up to keep you in fear. They will teach you constantly about the BS that is constantly pumping out there. Oh, I have to say, you have not seen anything yet. It's going to get really insane as they're going to turn the volume up as we speak. Well, time will also be turned up. So have no fear. Hold your energy strong. Hold your mind, your body, your soul, because I know you've got this. Because the more you can tune yourself, it's just visualize as though you are deep down in the dark part of the depth of the sea. And you know there is a clearing up that will help you breathe as soon as you get to the top. So what are you going to do? You're going to put every will of your being to get to that top, to get to that light at the top. Well, that's exactly what you've got to do now. You haven't got much energy to get to the top, so you've got to consolidate. So consolidate and strengthen up. And when you fire up with inside yourself in such a really high, powerful energy, you will get through this so much easier without having to physically be out there. Inspire yourself, inspire your heart, and inspire your soul, because you have got this. You are made to work this way. It comes easy when you tap straight back in. And I know you've got it within. All right. I'm going to leave you with this. Like, share if you resonated to this message, because it came through really strong today. So I love you, and we'll see you next time.